What if the rhythm that defines a nation was once banned as vulgar and dangerous? In the misty valleys of the Cibao, a German accordion met African percussion and changed history forever. This is the sound of a rebellion you can dance to. Mid-19th century. Santiago de los Caballeros pulses with a raw, fast tempo played on a diatonic accordion, a tambora drum, and a metal güira. Rural hands crafted this sound at harvest festivals, far from the polished salons of the capital. The elite called it noise, the people called it life. The dance itself was the scandal. Couples held each other close, hips moving in a tight circle, refusing the rigid distance of European quadrilles. Moralists wrote furious editorials demanding the music be silenced. Yet every attempt to suppress it only drove the rhythm deeper into the countryside soul. Enter the accordion. German merchants brought the instrument through Puerto Plata ports in the 1870s. Local musicians dismantled it, retuned the reeds, and forced it to scream like a human voice. That modified box became the undisputed king of the merengue típico ensemble. By the 1930s, a dictator smelled opportunity. Rafael Trujillo, born in the Cibao, elevated the despised folk rhythm to official state propaganda. He financed orchestras, mandated radio play, and forced the upper class to dance what they once hated. Merengue became the soundtrack of a regime, but also the glue of a nation. When the regime fell in 1961, the music did not fall with it. It mutated. Saxophones replaced accordions in big bands. Johnny Ventura added showmanship, Wilfredo Vargas accelerated the beat. The rhythm escaped the island on vinyl records, conquering New York dance floors and Puerto Rican radio waves. Back on the island, the original sound refused to die. In the town of Navarrete, families still gather on dirt floors to play Perico Ripiao, literally, ripped parrot, the fiery improvisational style of the ancestors. The accordion breathes, the tambora talks, the güira scratches. No amplification needed. Subscribe for more deep dives into Caribbean culture. In 2016, UNESCO inscribed merengue on the representative list of intangible cultural heritage. The citation highlights its role in social cohesion, crossing class and racial lines. A rhythm born in marginalization now belongs to humanity. Walk the Malecon of Santo Domingo on a Sunday afternoon. A truck passes, speakers blasting a classic merengue derecho. Instantly, a construction worker, a banker, and a grandmother move their shoulders in unison. No words exchanged. The rhythm is the conversation. The güira holds a secret. Forged from a steel sheet, often recycled from an oil drum. Its serrated surface is scraped with a metal comb. That hiss is the sound of resourcefulness, turning waste into the heartbeat of a genre. Every player stamps their own rhythm fingerprint on the metal. Venture to the Centro Leon in Santiago. Glass cases display the accordion of Nico Lora, the blind maestro who composed hundreds of merengues by year. His fingers traced melodies on worn keys, mapping the geography of the Cibao. The instrument sits silent, but the room still hums. Modern fusion artists now blend merengue with electronic beats, hip-hop flows, and jazz harmonies. Critics argue about purity. But the dancers in the colmados, corner stores doubling as dance floors, do not care. They only feel the downbeat. The rhythm survives because it adapts. Here is your insider tip: skip the resort show. Ask a taxi driver in Santiago which colmado has live típico tonight. Arrive early, order a Presidente beer, and stand near the accordion. When the musician locks eyes with you and accelerates the tempo, you are no longer a visitor. You are part of the circle. From banned vulgarity to UNESCO treasure. From a German box remade by calloused hands to a rhythm that stitches a fragmented society together. The merengue does not just play in the Dominican Republic. The Dominican Republic dances inside the merengue. Hit subscribe. The next rhythm awaits.